You are now tuned in to Sophisticated State of Mind. We are your host. I am Sanayar.
And I am Miss Anarchy.
And we're going to sit, sip, and smoke, talk about anything and everything, but keep it sophisticated with a good old dick twist.
Hell yeah, that's right.
And today we are going to be talking about, as you can see, Christmas and the holidays, y'all. If you haven't noticed already, you feel me?
That Christmas spirit.
Little Christmas spirit. You know what I'm saying? It would have had some eggnog, but you know.
Yeah, the Instacart shopper wasn't that fast.
So what is your favorite thing about Christmas? Let's talk about it.
I like a lot of things about Christmas.
You do?
Yeah, I like the general fact that everybody seems to be a little like happier and nicer during the Christmas season.
Definitely.
I know we talked about that on our last podcast episode, was like people tend to like tip bigger during the Christmas time. It's like, oh, you're working during Christmas. Oh, you're so sweet. Here's an extra 20. Keep the change, you know, like those things.
Yeah.
And it's
People,
like, oh, well,
yeah.
Thank you. And then they feel like more inclined to tip like the bigger percentage, or you know, just because, and it's nice. I love that part. I also love just certain aesthetics of it too. Like I love seeing like people's houses done up in the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And going to the mall and you seeing all the lights done up and the tree set up.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. I think it's gorgeous.
You ever see a house that was just too motherfucking much?
Oh yeah. But I also love it too, because
like your light bill is killing it.
There's sometimes where it's it clashes and you can tell that they threw out their year's worth of Christmas decoration. Yeah. You know, there's the accumulated bullshit, and they threw it all out and threw it up, and so you have Jack Skellington and Santa and this and that and the other, and you know. There is this one house that I do pass every day on my way to work that is like that. It's completely covered, the entire lawn from like every single inch of it is covered in inflatables and lights, and it's a little too much, but it's also like whatever gets them in the Christmas spirit. You know, like it makes you guys happy. I like it when it has a little more of like an aesthetic to it, and it got
like
some
kind
theme, you know what I mean?
They just threw them up there and was like, blam, I'm up to make everybody just light up the whole block.
And I also, you know what I also don't like is when you have that one like Scrooge, you know, and the entire neighborhood is done up so pretty, and it's like, oh, everybody has a light, and then you have that one house in the middle that's like,
damn.
No. I don't want to do it.
That's the same house that don't give out candy on Halloween.
That lock up.
Lock up, turn off the light. But you know what I noticed right after Halloween? It's like if you got Thanksgiving stuff, that pops right up. And then as soon as like, Thanksgiving is over.
Thanksgiving gets a week, like 2 weeks, right? So like from like right after Halloween up until Thanksgiving Day, that's when you can.
You got 2 weeks and like 4 days,
still keep your pumpkins, you know, kind of a thing, and then you have to kind of transition and you know do your Christmas stuff.
But the day after Thanksgiving,
a lot of people throw up their Christmas decorations.
That Friday or Saturday
have their Christmas decorations set up,
popped up
during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I could tell my neighbors was pulling their stuff out of their garage. You know what I mean? Like they was prepared. As soon as it was over, they was gonna pop it up.
Yeah, but I like it. Like like I said, I love driving down the streets and like seeing the Christmas lights and stuff. Same thing with the like Halloween decorations too. I love seeing the houses.
Yeah, the Halloween decorations I like those the most.
Because that's kind of like our favorite holiday. But we're talking about Christmas now. It's the season, motherfucker.
I like it too. I like seeing all the lights. I truly do believe that the people are nicer. And the people, doing their house up, some people go overboard. But of course, I like seeing that shit too.
But also being younger, that was definitely one of my favorite holiday traditions was getting in the car,
driving around
like
to see the
going
lights.
to 7-Eleven because it was a special little treat, and getting your hot cocoa and your little snack,
Yeah.
and getting in the car
Those
and
were
driving
the
down, right,
days.
and driving down the streets because every house was done up, and you would just spend an hour and like tucker the kids out and freaking drive back, and you're like, oh, we gotta see the Christmas lights, it was so cool, this one house, like the houses that have like the radio station with it, so you tune in and they're like the music's going with
on
the
the old ass record player,
yeah,
stereo system,
yeah, like I love that stuff. Like nowadays I feel like a lot of people, like, people do get into the Christmas spirit, but maybe in a different way, because I feel like a lot of houses aren't done up with the lights as much.
Yeah, I feel that way
like,
too.
a lot of people don't drive around to look at the Christmas lights as much.
Yeah, I do. I feel that too, and like one of the things I noticed is like families it do things a little different now. Yeah. It ain't so festive. People do they lights and stuff like that, but I mean, like, families don't go hard like they used to.
Oh, 100%. Because I remember when I was younger, obviously, every Christmas we had a divorced household, so I would wake up at usually my mom's. We would do the presents and stuff, and she had her own way. We would always go stockings first, right?
Yeah.
And stockings first, we'd all like rip open the presents, have a blast, and then get ready, maybe have a little bit of breakfast or something, get dressed, and she'd drop me off to my dad's.
Yeah.
And then my dad would take me to my grandma's, and we'd have Christmas there. And it was so much fun because we have a big ass family. So it, like, back in the day, everybody, obviously, right? We have a big ass family, so everybody would come over. We had all the aunts, all the uncles, all the cousins, and it was just this, like, a nice family presence, you know?
Yeah.
And now getting older, I
things a little bit different.
It's not as much. Like, nobody really goes over to grandma's anymore, and it's one of those things. And like, you get it, because people grow up and like have their own traditions and do things with their, like, own little families as well. But it's also like, damn, like, I really do miss that.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
No, I talk about that sometimes too. How since I've been in the family, it was like everybody would go to your grandma's,
and it was
and
very,
we would all
like,
just hang out, have fun.
Yeah.
And
it was like a every other weekend sort of thing. There was always some birthday party, some celebration coming up, and it was so much fun.
It was like a cookout.
But it was always,
flip
or
cup
even,
at the end of the night. You know what I mean?
God, such a blast. And that was also a thing that I love, because as you kind of got older and the party was still, like, going and stuff, you could become an adult and like appreciate it a little more. Like, oh, I'm gonna have a drink with the uncles, and I'm gonna go smoke a blunt with the cousins, and get yelled at by the aunt because she smelt it, and she's like, you guys should be in out here.
Yeah. And see, I feel like that part of it is kind of going away, And I know like us, we are getting older. That was a long time ago, but it was great times.
Yeah, and you guys do your Christmas thing now over here.
Yeah.
And like,
Thanksgiving.
And, you guys, like I said, like, it separates them a little, and you guys create your own traditions 100%. So it's a bittersweet moment, because it's the past is the past, but it's also like, damn, I wish we could have like one more nice little like
get together
like that, like, especially during
like
the holidays,
a family
like
reunion
this.
On Christmas.
Yeah,
sort of like,
during the holidays like this, because it's everybody's in a good mood most of the time. Like,
that sounds like a Home Alone moment.
Yeah, it does sound like a horror flick. Like, that's how something
it
starts.
could be,
Oh no, I'm not trying to wish that on anybody, but still.
Yeah, but that's another thing that's good about Christmas. That when the Christmas movie come out, you know what I mean, and it's like you light the fireplace. It's just a whole lot that comes with it. That's some of the good things.
And then, like, and you also, like, when you have your fireplace, you see your stockings hung up, and
hung
like, the lights
up,
done, and all your
that.
Little like Christmas decorations around the house.
The
like, the way you guys have it set up is so cute,
and
it just makes you feel all like warm and cozy, and it's like it's Christmas. Yes, I love that.
That time,
absolutely, and it's crazy because when you're like younger, you realize that a lot of that was your parents doing that, and
Yeah.
they were Santa, they were the Christmas magic, and now as you're like getting older, you're like,
Yeah.
damn, I gotta be the Christmas magic.
Definitely.
I gotta do this shit.
Yo, definitely.
You know, and it's crazy because I know you were telling me earlier like how you didn't have like a whole lot of Christmas traditions.
Yeah, we didn't really have too many
But like,
Christmas traditions back.
Did you have any that like stand out or that you enjoyed or
like? I mean, you know, Christmas was always one of those times where it's like, you know, you happy. One of my biggest memories is that my uncle was in the army, and he was we never really saw him, you know, but he would always pop up on Christmas, and it was a joy to see him because he always brought presents. But more than that,
made that moment
it was just
for
like,
you guys.
Yeah, because you know, he would write us letters and stuff, but it wasn't the same, you know what I mean, having him around. So when he came, you know, bearing gifts, and I got to see my cousins and all of that, it was like a real good thing, you know. And everybody kind of that was a part that I think that everybody kind of waited for, was for him to get home, you know what I mean?
That's sweet.
So yeah, that's like one of my biggest memories on Christmas, you know what I mean? But presents and all of that, it was what it was. But that part, seeing my uncle come, and he came with his whole family, you know what I mean? His high school sweetheart.
That's definitely like a very sweet moment. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But let's be a little more superficial, because that was very like, oh.
Yeah. But hey, listen, I got some shit though.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. The one thing I hate about Christmas is going to the fucking store.
Yeah, doing the Christmas shopping.
You know, you just not even
or
just Christmas shopping.
If
you got to go to the store to just get something simple,
like groceries.
Yeah, and it's just like everybody is in there.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like, man, I just came to get a gallon of milk and a box of cereal.
I like going Christmas shopping at the stores. I know I may sound like a psychopath right now, but
yeah, I
used to like doing it because there was less people. You know, like a couple years back and stuff. I don't feel like it was as bad.
Or going out on Black Friday, it's just like
and
no.
Then now, I don't go out on Black Friday. I do the online sales when it comes to that stuff, and it's usually lasts the whole week. And I'm like, I'm not gonna try to get almost.
Sometimes it lasts longer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And then you have like Cyber Monday bullshit, and you just have it for, you know, you have deals up until like Christmas, so it's not that bad. But I won't do Black Friday deals, and that's because most of the time I have to work. But also I used to like doing the Christmas shopping stuff. Online's nice, especially when you can get the stuff you need like
stuff
quickly. Is what I mean to say, like quickly, you know, like obviously before Christmas, as long as that happens, I'm set. But also I do like doing I'm just like a window shopper, and like in general, like I like walking around and like looking and seeing, because once I like browse, I'll have an idea of what to get that person. Because most of the time I don't go in like, okay, I'm gonna get them this, this, and this. Like I need to look.
Yeah, no, like, going in the store is fine. This
kind of reminds me of this person. This kind of I'm gonna get this for this because, you know, this for this person because I seen it and it reminded me of them. That's why I like doing the shopping in person.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like when you're online shopping, you have to make sure you know exactly what you're getting. It has to be like in your mind already.
Shit might come out smaller than it looks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or bigger
I can't
than
see
it
the
look.
person. I can't check it out. Make sure it's a decent quality. That happened actually to a Christmas present last year that I wanted to give my sister, your wife. It was one of her favorite bands, the Volbeat shirt.
Yeah.
And I bought it off of Amazon because I thought it would be okay.
What you thought it was?
And it was fine, but the only thing was it had like the almost like a vinyl-ish like print on it.
Oh,
so
shit.
If you wash it, you know, it was just gonna crumble.
Yeah.
And it was just cheaper quality than what it looked like, and I was so disappointed. And
it was like an iron.
It was like by the time, exactly. And by the time I got that shirt, it was like that's what she's getting for Christmas, kind of a thing. So I had to like scrounge for something else. I forgot what else I got her. And
Yeah.
I was just
It
like,
wasn't.
and I had to end up telling
Silkscreen.
her, and I was like, I owe you a Volbeat shirt. I feel so bad because I had a good present planned.
That shit was iron on instead of silkscreen.
But it was so shit. I didn't expect it, and that's why, like, like as opposed to if I like, went to a fucking like band store, you know, like Spencer's or something. I went to a store or something, and like, oh yeah, hell yeah, check
that
shit
does happen online. See, going in the store is not the problem. It's waiting.
The people,
the
that
people
are in the
lines,
store.
and it's
that's
just
the
like,
problem.
Oh my god,
absolutely. That's my biggest thing that I do not like is the holiday traffic and the holiday like traffic when you're shopping.
Yeah. The parking lots be packed. The traveling is just whoa. You know, especially out here. I don't know about anywhere else, but out here, the traffic is ridiculous. Now, Christmas Day. The day before Christmas Day and the day after is nothing.
Nice.
But during coming up to it and going away from it, when you coming out of it, oh, it's bad.
But that's just traffic in the state in general.
Yeah, I mean,
Cali traffic sucks.
I will say, Christmas is a nice holiday because it brings out, the happiness and the niceness of people. But
it does.
It's not exactly my favorite, but I will say that it's a good holiday. It changed the whole vibe of, of how people feel. It makes people a little bit nicer, like I said, easygoing, But then you get people that's like in a rush and all of that shit, and it's like, come on, man.
Or get like vicious in a sense too, like when you are shopping for Christmas presents, and then you have that one person that like wipes out the stock of everything.
Yeah, like I need 10 of those, and it's like, damn, I just needed one.
It's like, fuck, man, you can't share. Like, where's the Christmas spirit there? Or they take your parking spot, or just like get aggressive towards you, and it's like, stop and realize.
Yeah, there's a small percentage of assholes out there, but
it's also
for the
like,
most part, it's
that
good.
Should be a thought process in general, where it's like, just be nice to people in general, regardless of the fucking holidays.
You know what it is at this time of year.
Like, it doesn't even matter what the time of year is. Like, just because it's December 24th, it doesn't mean, like,
I got one more day to be an asshole.
Like,
I got one more day to be an asshole.
Like, we like, oh, I shouldn't be an asshole because it's December 25th. How about we think of it the same way, like, as June 13th? Oh, I probably shouldn't be an asshole just because, people have a tough time, and I'm just gonna be nice to people because that should be my general fucking disposition. But I'm a human, you're a human.
I will say that's a small percentage, but you do run into the people.
Those, like kind of.
For sure.
It's crazy, but
so let me ask you this, because I think we both agree that 4th of July is like the best holiday.
I love 4th of July.
Where do you rank Christmas among holidays?
I want to say it's pretty up
on
there.
A happiness level.
On a happiness level, it just kind of depends, because I think it's kind of like up there. I would want to say it's in like my like top five holidays.
Top 5. Yeah, I throw it in the top 5.
It switches around because it just depends on like the effort that's put into the holiday.
Yeah,
that makes it good.
There is some effort put in on Christmas.
There's a lot of effort put in on Christmas. Same thing with Halloween. If you put in enough effort on Halloween, it's going to be a dope-ass Halloween. True. If you put in enough effort on the 4th of July, it's going to be a dope-ass 4th of July. But it just kind of depends. But I honestly, like, I feel like those 3 holidays are the ones that have the most effort put into them. Mm-hmm. So it is a lot more fun, especially when I was younger. That's why a lot of those holidays, I still have that nostalgia and that love for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, my parents always made sure, like, at least, she's going to enjoy the fucking holidays.
Yeah, no doubt.
Throw off a sparkler, dress up as a witch, eat as much candy as you want, like, have fun.
Yeah.
Sure, you can have whatever presents you want. Well,
and
I wasn't like spoiled, but I was definitely like, like, at least we're gonna make sure she has a good fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, parents weren't.
And Christmas is one of those holidays where they do a lot.
Yeah.
People go all out with the lights, with the decorations. And then you have like Christmas parades, and
Oh yeah.
it's very
what was
very
it? I have
festive.
an uncle on my mom's side that throws a Christmas party every year, and he
Hmm.
goes all out. And I'm talking, he
All the bells and
rents
whistles.
a Santa
Oh wow.
impersonator and a band and a taco man, and he's right on the harbor, so there's a boat parade with all of the lit up boats
Little boats.
decorated super cool, and like bartenders, so that's always fun. Like I love Christmas parties. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
I gotta,
it's
if
a
you
nice
invite me to a
thing.
Christmas party, I will be there. If there's free drinks and free food, I will be the best time.
Oh, you
Like
said the
please,
magic words.
please, like invite me to your Christmas parties. I'll show up and
You
just
said the
I'll
magic
bring
words.
something.
Food and
Like,
booze. No,
hell
I'm
yeah.
just playing.
I'll be a blast.
Hmm. Yeah, so a lot of the good things from this, from Christmas, it's very festive. It is one of the holidays where
Mhm.
everybody kind of goes all out for it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I would put it definitely in my top five, but
Yeah.
it's not number one. But it's definitely
It's
in
a
my top
good.
five.
Ooh.
What it just got dark on me.
It's definitely a good holiday. Um, what was like? Do you have like? Ooh, I have a good question. Do you have like a least favorite present you've gotten
Um,
over the years? Something you absolutely were like, I
yeah, I
don't.
don't remember. I don't know if y'all remember this, but back in the day, it was a store called Pick and Save,
Yeah. I only
which is now Big
side
Lots.
note. Sorry to interrupt you. I only know that store because my sister, the other one, would tell me that I was. She's like, "You're not my real sister. You were found behind a dumpster in a pick-a-save, and that's why they closed it and turned it into a Big Lots."
Oh
So that's the
wow,
only reason why I know what a pick-a-save is.
wow,
So, share the
yeah,
love.
that's fucked up.
It is.
So one year I had like a Pick and Save Christmas. It was just you know, and yeah, and it's not. It wasn't an ungrateful thing. It was one of those things to where it was like, I had some brothers and they was getting like some really good Christmas
Oh
gifts,
yeah.
and I was getting like the Pick and Save stuff. So that was probably my worst Christmas ever. You know what I mean?
It is a little like, in a sense, disheartening because I've been there. Because same, like I said, I've gone over to like my grandma's, and then you have the cousins that get super spoiled, and then you
Oh yeah.
have the other
Oh yeah.
cousins that don't get as much, and it's kind of like, well, damn, does like Santa not like me that much, or like like my parents kind of hate me, and that's not
Certain people
true.
get better shit.
It's
It's
certain
like,
people get
damn,
better
you
shit
gotta
because
give us all
certain
the
people
same
make
shit.
a little more money than others, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what it is, and that's how you want to spend your money. That's how it is. Whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
it's also like, as a kid, you don't understand that, so you do kind of like feel
You
some type of
you
way, and it's like,
automatically
well,
look at it and
damn.
say, okay, it was either I was
It's like
bad or
I'm getting socks and underwear and pants for
yeah, and they getting
Christmas,
toys.
stuff that I need, and they're
Yeah.
getting like the latest fucking Barbies and
Yeah,
Polly Pockets
absolutely.
and Easy
That's
Bake
that's
Muffins,
the
and it's like,
one
that's
right
so
there.
cool, but it's like,
You
damn, what
know,
about me?
like I wish I had a Barbie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like okay, but yeah. So that was my worst Christmas. But I
It
don't.
happens to all of us, like,
I still like
so
Christmas. I still think Christmas is one of those holidays where it's just like, you prepare for it.
yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
I feel like as an adult, especially, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but especially if you have children,
Uh,
the focus isn't on you anymore. You know, like,
oh, of course, of
for
course,
Christmas,
of
you're not a
course.
kid anymore. Like,
When you
it's not.
got
We're not
kids,
trying to make
it's different.
you happy. We're trying to make, so you get less and less presents. But I feel like as an adult, my presents are a little more thoughtful
Uh
that
huh.
I get,
Yeah.
because it's like I'm so much more appreciative of getting things that I actually need.
Hmm.
Like, if you get me socks now for Christmas, I'll love you forever. If you get me a nice hoodie, I'll love you forever. If you give me
Yeah.
like little things and it's something that I like, you noticed I needed, or like it doesn't have to be the biggest thing, but it's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I know you
As an
like
adult, yeah.
this place, so I got you a gift card to go eat there, and it's like, what? You thought of me? Like,
Yeah.
even somebody coming up to me and
A
handing
gift
me
card
a
goes a
present
long ways
and
as
just
an
saying
adult.
like, I got this for you, I'm shocked. I'm like, what do you mean you got me something?
Yeah.
Don't. Like, stop it.
Yeah. I don't really I really don't expect anything. You know what I mean? Like birthdays, holidays, I don't really expect anything. You
But
know
it's
what I
nice
mean?
to get stuff.
So when you do get stuff, it is nice.
It is nice.
Being a parent,
Yeah.
it's like I really don't expect nothing on Father's Day, my birthday. Just let me chill. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't expect
seeing your
nothing.
kids put in that effort and like, you know,
like
I
at school
think,
or some shit, and they
yeah,
do the
you know, or yeah, just like, hey,
they do a
like,
card, and you just
I
like
saved up my money and I got you this like whatever little thing from the dollar store. It's like, but yeah, you wrapped it and you picked it out and you thought of me and you
just
know, put your little heart into it.
give
Like
you
that's
some
so
candy,
sweet.
you know,
Yeah,
something
and
like
it's the
that.
sweetest thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's, I feel like that's got to be something more than like a present, is seeing like your little kids' smiles and their faces.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, you got me this.
No gift is a horrible gift when it's coming from your kid.
Oh, I
you know what I
believe
mean?
that. Yeah.
You don't get no bad gifts.
No.
So it's a totally different thing.
So,
but check this out. So I was thinking, we should play the Christmas game.
Christmas games?
Yeah.
Do you have Christmas games?
Yeah, well, we should play the game where we do with the alphabet. We start off with
game?
A. Yeah, and you got to say something that's Christmas related.
Christmas. Okay, so alphabet game. Are we doing like
we starting off with
B, C, D?
No. Or, we got to stay on A's, and then we say go to B's. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! I don't know if I know.
I don't know if I know anything that starts with an A.
It has to be Christmas themed.
Yeah, Christmas themed. It has to be Christmas stuff. You know
Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go. You ready? I'll start.
Why are you gonna? Okay, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Antlers.
Apple cider.
Animals.
Allspice.
Bears.
Bells.
What happens now? I think I gotta take a drink.
I think you should.
Wow.
Okay, so you exhausted B. Are we on? Do you want to start at? Or are we still going? Do you want to start at C?
We can start at C. You got to start it off though.
Okay.
You won.
Kris Kringle.
Carolers.
Oh. Cheese plate.
Cardigans.
Ah. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'll drink. That's a good one.
Oh man. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have you start off at D.
At D. Okay. Doorbells.
Deviled eggs.
Drums.
Drummer boy.
That's what I was talking about.
Does it count? I feel like that counts. No.
Oh man. All right, I'll take a drink.
Okay.
I couldn't think of nothing else. That's sad. We only on D.
Yeah. We're going through the alphabet pretty quick because we can't think of anything.
Yeah. You okay? All right.
Okay. D. Are we on E?
Yeah, we on E.
Okay. Eggnog. The little noise you made, you're like, ow.
Everything that I was thinking about started with an I, not an E.
Are you thinking igloo?
I was thinking igloo, icicles, and I was just like, no, that's not right. And I was like, okay, fine, I lose.
Do you still want to try? Is there any other E words?
I think you used the last one.
The only one?
And you said deviled eggs already.
Deviled eggs. Deviled eggs
are all right.
I think I just got the munchies.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to sophisticated, complicated, or just hated. All right. So sophisticated, complicated, or just hated. You ready for this?
Yes. Give it to me.
Is it the food?
Ooh.
The presents? Or the decorations?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I want to
Sophisticated,
say
complicated, or just hated.
I feel like
Mm-hmm.
let's
Yeah, that's difficult.
see. I don't want to put any of them as just hated
You
because
gotta put
I
one
love
in
all
there.
three of them.
You gotta put one. You
But
gotta
I
put them
guess
in order too.
I guess for
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's difficult.
okay. I think I got it.
Let's go.
I think I got it. I feel like I'll put sophisticated as the decorations because
Okay.
people do like to go all out and it can be really fucking cool,
Mm-hmm.
and they can do it very well.
If they
And
do it good.
if they do it well,
Yeah.
like, and it can just look beautiful. And I feel like when it is decorated, it
Mm-hmm.
lifts your spirits and it gives you that Christmas cheer. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So
So
decorations is
I feel
sophisticated.
like decorations are sophisticated.
Okay.
Complicated, I'm gonna go with the food because as I am stoned right now and I do have the munchies.
The food.
I do love the food. I love, as you can see during my game, that's all I could think of. Cheese board, deviled eggs, olives, like
Apple cider.
apple cider. I love the Christmas dinner. Like, I love the big spread. I love the buffet style food because I am a stoner. But, that's why I absolutely love Thanksgiving. But I love Christmas dinner because it's an extension of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
You still
it's a
can,
continuation.
you can still have a bunch of food and stuff your plate and be around family and have that fun. But with that sense, it's complicated because you are around family. And just like Thanksgiving dinners can be complicated, Christmas dinners can be complicated because you have your like political bullshit and oh God, Uncle so and so said this and he's starting to talk about this, shut him up,
So
or something like that.
what's your
Somebody could
just
have
hated?
too many couple of eggnogs and you can start talking
With the
about some
bourbon in
shit.
it.
Yeah. And of
I
course.
said bourbon. What's your just hated?
So I guess I have to put presents as the just hated because I don't feel like it's the most important part for me.
I don't either.
And I do like getting gifts and I do feel like very appreciative when somebody comes up to me and hands me a present and it's like, hey, I thought of you. Like, But with that being said, you do have expectations of gifts and like, oh, should I give this person a gift?
Never have
but
that.
It comes with it, right? Like gift giving is a whole anxiety in itself, where you're like, fuck, I have to get this person, this person, this person, this person, this person a gift. And with that being said, I have to go to this store, this store, this store, and this store. So I have to go shopping. And
now I gotta go out,
spend money,
and
I gotta go find the perfect fucking gift for these people.
That's another thing,
and have it in a budget.
Right,
so it kind of, in a sense, sucks, but it's
right
also like it is nice because I absolutely love giving presents. Like when I hand people presents, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to tell you what I got you. I can't wait to tell you.
Open it.
I'm definitely that person.
It's better to give than receive.
Yeah, I love that. And I do put effort and thought into my gifts, when I think about people and I'm like, oh, I'm going to give this person like that because, I'm like, I always try to be thoughtful with it and always try to like when I see a gift, it's like, it's because I'm giving you this because it made me think of you. You could possibly use it. I know you like this style stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's nice, but then like you do have those like high expectations or like, you're like, oh, should I get this person a gift? And then it's like, oh, fuck, this person got me a gift. Now I have to get this person a gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like stuff like that. So you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
But it is nice to get presents, I'm not going to lie. But you do have that. So I would put it as just hated because I feel like it's like, I know like, for younger kids, it's like, oh, 100% presents are the best thing ever. But like for me, it's more of like an after.
No, I
get it. Spending time with family. I like looking at the decorations and like that, having that, and I love the fucking food. So, but it is complicated because food comes with sitting down with your entire family for dinner. And,
So
having to do
for
that
me,
shit too.
It's exactly the same. It's the decorations is always first because it's the first thing you see to let you know what time of year it is.
Now, why do you think
So,
Dress up.
you get all spazzed up.
Yeah.
People are
Spazzed up.
different. So it's just yeah, the decorations are definitely sophisticated. And the food is complicated, you know, because it's not really Thanksgiving, but you still like treat it the same way when it comes to the food.
Yeah.
So, you got a bunch of good stuff laid out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So not only is it Christmas, you got everybody being festive and nice, but then you still get a second Thanksgiving
Yeah,
with
you
it.
just get.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So the
nobody's gonna shame me
presents,
for eating 3 plates.
you know what I mean? And
Oh
there's
yeah.
always sweets. You know what I mean? So of
What's your
course the
favorite Christmas
presents.
sweet?
I don't know,
Do you
cause
have like a favorite little Christmas treat
I
or
just
treat
like
around Christmas?
it just seemed like the chocolates and the cookies come out a
Mm.
little bit more during Christmas.
Yeah, you like the toffee I make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and it's good stuff.
My
You know what I
favorite
mean?
thing is a definite nostalgia thing, but do you remember the buckets of popcorn?
Yeah, yeah.
And it had the like like not wood divider, but cardboard divider, and it was like cheesy popcorn, regular popcorn, and then like the
Caramel.
caramel corn.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I remember that.
yeah.
My mom, that was the one thing I
And
would always
it
get
was
for
like in a
Christmas.
red tin.
It always had like a cool like little Christmas theme on it.
Yeah,
Like you had Santa on it or reindeers on it, or like it was always a cool thing. And my mom would always get us each a bucket because you could not share.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing to do is pull out the divider and mix it all
Mix it all
together.
together. Oh yeah. Just get a little bit of everything.
I was a stoner before I even knew. I had a stoner palate before I even knew it. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely though.
But yeah, so okay, so you're
Yeah.
the dinner is
It's
complicated. So
you know
your
what I
just
mean?
hated would be presents as well.
Presents is just hated because it's just like, for me, that's not what I look for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like, I
So
really
the same thing.
don't
It's
care
it's
if
an
I get a
afterthought
present.
in a
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
It's
It's
more like if I get something, I get
I don't-
something. If I don't,
I don't care
'cause I'm
about the
with
presents,
family.
but I do like giving gifts and seeing people light up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you give them something. So that's the part I like. But presents, I don't really care about that too much. Just the other stuff, it's like, yeah.
Like I'm not.
That's kind of
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah,
you know
like
what
I'm
I
not
mean?
gonna like getting something is cool. Like when somebody comes up to you, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
here,
cool,
this is for
but
you. It's like, oh, wow,
it's
thanks, you
not
thought of me.
first on my
But
list when I think
no,
about
I'm not gonna be like, I
Christmas.
hope I get so much. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't wait to give this person this, and I can't wait to give this person this. You know,
Right,
like I'm more
right,
excited
right.
about what I'm giving, and
Yeah,
instead of what I'm
absolutely.
getting. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I completely agree with that.
So we agreed on sophisticated, complicated, or just hated, and now it's time for a sophisticated note. And we got a song here by the name of the Homie Bishop,
Oh,
and this is called the Groovy Intermission.
Watch and see what I tell you. The Homie Bishop on the beat.
As y'all can see, that was a vibe, and we was definitely vibing to that. That was the Homie Bishop with Groovy Intermission. That was something special. All right. Well, guess what, y'all? Sorry to let y'all know this, but it's time to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? So you want to roll us out?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. That being said, catch us on everything.
Yeah.
Follow us Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Sophisticated SOM.
Yeah.
All that
All that
shit.
good stuff. Twitter. She said it. Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Happy holidays.
And
pinkies up.
Always remember, keep your pinkies up and your dicks out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.